at One Pick Wonders Week 12 NFL, coming to you off a 8-win, 3-loss NFL season thus far. Winning last week with New England at a 7.5 cover, blowing out the Raiders in Mexico, as Danny pointed out, that the Raiders didn't want to practice in the altitude. What happened there?
The Raiders suck.
So they suck, and they didn't want to practice in the altitude.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think they promote the defeatist attitude right from the get-go. When the coach isn't willing to, try to help the players out, they just practice at home and they go, okay, and it didn't work, and they got crushed. Then they fired the defensive coordinator because it was all his fault. The offense didn't score, so they fired him on Tuesday.
They fired their defensive coordinator. Who did? The head coach did?
Yeah.
And all their key players were healthy, right? For Oakland, Carr and company were healthy, right?
Well, their defense is a little beat up, but that's not the defensive coordinator's fault. They got hurt.
This sounds like when what's his face from the Jets went up to the Bills, and then he fired the offensive coordinator. Right, when Rex Ryan went up to the Bills and hired his brother, but then the defense sucked, but then yet he fired the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that was stupid. Well, they all ended up getting fired eventually. So,
are they both still up there in Buffalo? Rex and brother, are they both still up there?
They're gone. They've been gone. Rex is on ESPN.
So Rex Ryan and brother Ryan don't have jobs right now, right?
No, they do not.
So is Philly looking to hire them?
No. They don't. We don't need them.
So your only analysis of last week was that the defensive coordinator got fired. What about the play on the field?
Well, I mean, Patriots are always prepared for everything. That's why they do things the way they do. Tom Brady's always great, and they prepared for situations, and they played great. They played a great game. And the Raiders didn't prepare. They didn't look prepared, and they played a terrible game.
So this week, the pick that we both chose in the absence of Guru is Carolina. Let me see if I can lay this down a little bit. With Carolina as a second-place team in the NFC Central, and Jets in fourth place in the AFC East. I don't know if they're any kind of a contender. I mean, everything looks good in terms of power rankings, predicted score. Carolina, we just need them to. What was the cover again, Danny? I forget what the cover was. Let me tell you what it is. It's
5.
We're covering 5. We're covering 5 right now. So are you happy with that? Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Win by touchdown.
Yeah, win by a touchdown.
No.
So I will point out the only weakness I'm seeing on Carolina right now with the data that I can look at is the red zone. That's the only place that the Jets are superior to Carolina is in the red zone.
Yeah, I think the Jets have some other personnel, but the Jets haven't been playing very well at all lately. Carolina has no wide receivers, but they get Greg Olsen back this week. They haven't run the ball particularly well. Cam Newton said they run around a lot, which isn't necessarily good. But they should have enough to beat the Jets. By the way, you invented a division. The NFC Central doesn't exist anymore. They're in the NFC South.
Well, let me say what the little acronym was here. It says AFC, AFCE, and then Carolina is NFCS. So what does that mean?
S for South or S for Central?
No, it says National Football Conference South.
Yeah,
That's what it says.
yeah. You said NFC Central. And back in the day when there were 3 divisions.
Oh well. Now I'm aging myself. Okay. So, I always loved it when the Bengals, the Steelers, the Houston Oilers, and who was the other team in that division? That was the old AFC Central. That's what I loved back in the day. But they busted that up. It's not the same division anymore.
Well, it was bad. You had to. How about when the Arizona Cardinals won the NFC East?
Mm. And to me, they're the St. Louis Cardinals. I
Yeah.
don't know the Arizona moniker on that, but
Well, they used to be the Chicago Cardinals.
oh shit. But are you really thinking that we're going to see the Las Vegas Raiders? Is that still alive?
They broke ground last week.
Cheers. Go Vegas. We already have a hockey team. We're going to get a football team. And you know what? I will gun for a baseball team. Maybe we can pull the Toronto Blue Jays down.
I think a basketball team is more likely to cut there first before a baseball team.
I don't need a basketball team. I need a baseball team. Really. I don't bet on basketball, so I need hockey. I need hockey and baseball and football. I don't really need a basketball team.
They have a AAA team there.
What are they? The Vegas Gamblers or something?
I don't know.
Who the hell knows? But
Scott, I know he doesn't go. Dan doesn't get into college football, but ask him what his Notre Dame versus Stanford.
Danny, Notre Dame versus Stanford.
Okay.
Give me your pick.
I don't know. They're a bunch of stiffs playing against each other. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't watch college football. I don't know.
He doesn't do
I know
amateur. He doesn't do amateur sports. So he doesn't do amateur sports. That's Danny for you. But ask him about a Charles Bronson movie that you love.
That's right.
Is there any particular Charles Bronson movie?
Let me Google that.
One.
Hang on.
So you've got the ex Tampa quarterback playing for the Jets, and then now is this Robbie Anderson at wide receiver anything to deal with?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, I think he got hurt. Might be all right, but he's pretty good. But Carolina is a decent secondary, so I think they'll be able to take care of him. Carolina has everybody healthy. They're just coming off a bye, so Carolina should be ready to go. It might be sluggish at the beginning because.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Death Wish.
Death Wish, which one?
Best one is Death Wish 2.
1974.
What do you prefer, Death Wish 1 or Death Wish 2?
Death Wish 1's a better movie, but Death Wish 2 is funnier because it's ridiculous.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Great movie. Peter Fonda is in it, and Charles Bronson, Jason Robards.
What's your favorite Charles Bronson movie of all time?
Once Upon a Time in the West is good. Dirty Dozen is good. Great Escape. The Magnificent Seven. Mr. Majestic.
Oh, Steve McQueen is in the Magnificent Seven.
She said Steve McQueen is in the Magnificent.
Yeah, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, Yul Brynner, Eli Wallach, a bunch of other guys are in it. There's a lot of actors. You need 7. Steve McQueen didn't play all 7 of them.
Wow.
But you would say Charles Bronson is your favorite actor of all time, right?
I don't know about that. He just makes silly, entertaining movies. Most of his movies are terrible.
Who's your favorite actor besides what's his name that did Top Gun?
Steve McQueen. What's that, Steve McQueen?
No,
Top Gun. I hate Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom
Hey,
Cruise
hey.
is your favorite go-to guy.
No, that's Brian. He loves Top Gun. What an awful movie that is.
Fly into the danger zone. That's Brian. I go over that shit. It's like, yeah. What's a Maverick? Okay, Maverick.
Yeah, he gets all upset when his lover Goose dies in that plane crash.
When Goose dies, and Iceman is on his wing, and he doesn't fire the right shot at the right time.
Yeah.
So what's on the TV tonight, Dan? What are you watching? College basketball? What are you doing?
I have no idea. I know there's boxing at some point later tonight.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, a couple of Ruskies are fighting against each other.
Oh, we may have to dial that up if I can pay my cable bill.
It's on HBO tonight.
All right, we may have to dial that up. So on 3, let's go Carolina. 1, 2, 3.
Go Carolina.
All right, Danny boy. We'll see you next week.
All right, have a good week.
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye.